Alright, that'll do. Hello. Hello to people. Hello to people who are watching at the moment. That is how this works. Hello. Yeah, so I don't know why I bothered with the talking screen, to be honest, because quite frankly, that's sort of the theme of everything that's going on, including technical difficulties. Come on, there we go. Okay, yes. Things are working. This is good. So, yeah, I was just absolutely tired to hell backwards, forwards, and over there. And this is definitely not me double checking that everything's working under a streaming environment. No, definitely not. Yes, hello to you. I normally stream on a Tuesday, yesterday, but I just couldn't. What's that mouse cursor doing there? Get out. Yeah, I was just absolutely knackered. And I don't know why. Yeah, a little bit better today. Still going with a chill type of thing. And you know, from what I've heard, the hinterlands is absolutely the most well-regarded part of Dragon Age Inquisitions that absolutely no one is sick of. You know, it's like the deep roads in Dragon Age 2. It's just, you know, it's the fan favourite. There may have been sarcasm in that last sentence. I finally got onto this. I only completed Dragon Age 2 like last week. Mostly because I got to the aforementioned deep roads and I just had to put it down for a while. Couldn't do it. Couldn't keep going. I was going to do something before actually going to the hinterlands, and I think I've just walked right the hell away from it in my efforts to see if this is holding up under streaming, because this game does make my PC a little bit loud, so the kind of thing that makes me think, maybe this would collapse under a streaming environment. But so far not. Hey Summer. So much walking. There's an extra joke there for anyone who decides to donate. How many bits is it? 101? It's in the stream description. Yeah, so this is all new. I'm getting used to this. Got an amulet out of that, I guess. Yeah, I made watchtowers. Only one thing to be able... Only one thing to do around here. And only one option to deal with this one. Okay. Guess I'm sending forces. Pexiku! Welcome in, both of yous. I was half worried that, despite it blatantly telling me that emote only had been disabled, that it had in fact not done that. But it appears to work. Yeah. How are you doing today? It's good. I accept report. No, not venture forth just now because I have made it very clear what's going to happen in this here stream. It isn't for Bianca, but and I can only send Liliana. Who I'm very sad cannot join my party. At least not at the moment. If she can join later, then I am unaware of that ability. Been a long day at work, but chilling with the cat now, so it's all good. Yay! Cat. And I don't know what I'm doing here because the way to the hinterlands is like this. This is what you do. And since there's a thing right there, I think I shall travel here. I'm not bad. Less tired than I was yesterday, which is a plus. Work's been going fine, but the most exciting thing that's happened is I got USB-C hub that actually seems to work. Bit of a random thing to throw in here, but if anybody knows of a USB-C hub that can do both Ethernet and HDMI and doesn't cut off randomly, do let me know, because whilst this one seems to be working out, it hasn't been tested very thoroughly yet. There we go. It always makes me panic a little, that black screen. Don't even know where you get decorative gems, so leave that for the moment. But weirdly enough, the audio levels, once again, they look well enough to me, like they're in the right places, like the desktop audio below the microphone as I wish it to be. But those bars lie to me, or I don't know how to read them correct, so tell me if there's audio issues is what I'm saying.
I've built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning anytime trouble pays a visit.
Oh,
I'll
did we
speak
just
to the
level up?
master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
Yay! I has power. If you're wondering the very basic story up to this point, because
Let's look around.
I can progress the story past the hinterlands, but I've chosen not to. I'm just going to wander around and find stuff to do.
Those watchtowers will keep my farmers and your refugees a lot safer. I've sent supplies to the crossroads.
Sweet. Tell us about
You
your
said
wife,
your
mate.
wife Elena is in charge of the farms.
Yes, a lot of families work our land. They work for us and we take care of them. Elena knows the farms better than
By
I
getting
do.
other people to
knows what they need.
build
I
watchtowers.
imagine not
Okay,
being
sure.
killed by anything would be a start, though.
Farewell.
May
I've already
it be
asked him
with
all
you.
this stuff, so just read the source of books. Oh man, how awkward would it be if you were, you know, reading your friend's works when he's, you know, standing right there. Get into the shot, Varric. Jesus Christ. Hey Nick, how you doing? Do welcome in. Bonk. Bonk myself off a lamp. I think I was vaguely trying to describe the story up to this point. Templars and mages are still going at it because that was the big difference I noticed between Dragon Age 1 and 2. Like, I was kind of focused on the whole Blight and the Archdemon thing, and then Dragon Age 2 is like, actually no, the most important thing is, 1, this guy, and 2, the mages and Templars gone to war. So that was a bit of an adjustment, and now I'm finding out that Inquisition is continuing with that. The story so far is there was a big explosion, the Chantry's a bit fucked. That would be the Templar side of the equation. They've decided it's Mage's fault. Or, well, doing what they were doing before, which is hunting them down. And so the Inquisition's been invoked, I guess, might be the word. To basically do the job of the Templars, I think. Okay, she's really indecisive about how she's going to step on this thing. You're good, tired after a hectic day at work, but happy to be relaxing. How am I getting on? I'm good. I am done with my own work. I am less tired than yesterday. I am chilled and relaxed. And I just had to smite that bit of the ground in particular, apparently, and it was definitely not me accidentally pulling a trigger. So, this is still locked. Okay, well, what can we do around here? As, there's a couple of things that are open. Oh, and with the entire Chantry getting blown up, it also made all these rifts appear. That apparently I'm the only person in the world who can deal with them. Well, that's nice. The Druffalo is cute, but I think that's going to be a test of patience to get that one back, so won't do that right now. Hello.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
I really don't.
I'll speak with you later.
Is this... Okay, explain the
Fancy
thing and
trying out
maybe I
one of
won't
my
have to
courses?
actually do it, because I don't want a horse
What kind of
race.
racing are you talking about?
I set up a course over there with stakes in the ground. It's too narrow to race directly, so I time it with a sandglass. You try to ride the course before I call time.
It's going to make me, innit?
I'll try
Alright,
one
fine.
of your courses.
Wonderful. Get your horse and I'll set up the stakes. You make time, I'll throw in some of the dress money Father gave me. Consider it a donation to the Inquisition.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if a dress is a help or a hindrance when it comes to riding a horse. Starting gate. There we go. Oh shit. Okay, where the fuck am I going? Here? Okay, follow the fires. That seems to be the way. Oh, and the flags are on the minimap. That really helps. If you can remember that the minimap is there and pay attention to them. First one, so yeah, I might still make this. It's a bit butt clenchy, but there we go. Apparently she's more concerned about a race than the wolves, but There we go. Tried to dismount 3 times, but here we go.
Fancy another race?
I'll
Somebody
speak with
else
you
who
later.
wants to deal with the wolves then. That's my horse. They're all my companions. I don't get it.
Nicely done. Fancy another race?
I'll speak.
Bye. Okay. Find something to go on a proper wander. Like climbing up there. I mean, it's a start. Christ, I didn't realize the musculature on these things. They're just basically tiny tanks, aren't they? Well, smaller than tank. Tiny compared to tank? That might be a stretch. More grass, because always going to find a use for that. And there's a skull on a stick. Which is important because... Actually, I don't know what these shards are for, if I'm being honest, so... I'm sure I will find out. But yeah, the start of this game was quite weird. If only because I'd gone to a new Dragon Age game and therefore all the controls had been changed around. So I had to learn that, and I just did not gel with this one at first. I was chatting to fellow streamer Rizelka about this, and I think she told me that she would left click and then hold R to continue attacking. Like, it's a lot different from the kind of CRPG feel by way of what would become Mass Effect control system they had.
I believe I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
Do you know? Is that what the shards are? I'm actually not sure. I've just got a line in my checkbox of big important things to do.
Excellent. The wards are functioning again.
Oh, sweet. Sola slightly approves. I mean, yeah, I'm only, you know, saving this entire place from destruction. Although, in fairness, I really didn't do much. I just went up and touched the thing. Not doing the Druffalo yet. Why is... Ah, there's more than one of them. God damn it. Interesting. Oh. So that's what was going on. Marker around that woman there was just to say, hey, she's there, as opposed to the exploded diamond icon, which actually indicates your active quest. Oh, hello. Are you friends? Oh, you are friends because this is one of my camps. That's how this works. Potions. Don't need to rest. I don't think. So, as I was saying before, finally got through Dragon Age 2 because last time I played it I'd just done most of the deep roads and I had to put it down. And this is before I learned that there's a quest later on that takes you back to the deep roads. I don't know for how long, because despite doing pretty much everything there was, apart from the DLCs, I did not do that quest. Couldn't go back. But interesting sequel, to say the least. You're not friends, are you? Nope. Attacky! I sure was not my Walkin there. I feel like that should have gone on. Aye, gone. Good lad. Okay, I know that didn't say 1,000 clip run. But I know what I saw. 1,000 cuts, right. Oh, that's a point actually. Did we level up? No points to spend, okay. I don't know what that flash earlier was. Maybe it was Solus casting the spell. Because, yeah, I'm so early on in the game that I don't even have any more companions. Got enough for a full party and that's it. I don't know if I understand the combat entirely, but it seems like I can just do that whirlwind forever until I let go of the button. Which feels wrong. There are perhaps some nuances or outright tutorials that I missed, but it's been a bit weird so far. Like I said, Dragon Age 2 straight to Dragon Age Inquisition and dealing with all the changes that comes with. It's a very pretty game though, and I do appreciate bringing back some of the more strategic elements. Watch me get absolutely battered. I have noticed that there's a few bits of the hinterlands that I'm not actually ready to go into. Promises if I'm meant to come back to this later or something. Unfortunately, I'm incredibly stubborn. And so I'm going there anyway. Oh, you're different. And now you're flat. Also, is it just me or is it kind of hard to see the health bars when they're not prone?
With the demon dead, the farmers should be safe from the wolves.
I expect the wolves
You just take care of that.
I'll the demon's control.
Well, I was gonna acquire all the loot, but I miscalculated my inventory space. But I had room for canine leather, apparently. Well, I'm glad to know that it's more a case of the wolves are good now as opposed to I have slaughtered all the wolves. It's one of those is better than the other. Oh, there she is. Wait, can I use this? Ah, level 8. What I created. Just lying around. I don't know if there's much that I particularly want to chuck. Oh, I've not given this poor boy anything. There we go, give you an ability point. Iron Bull, Varric. Interesting. Just, you can use this particular item and get a free thing. Indeed. Constitution's not the best for you. Unless... only by the look of things. Oh, there it is. How did it get up there? Since why not? Ring of attack, that sounds pretty good. Surely we can do better than ring of flanking. Nope, apparently not. I apparently had fewer of these accessories than I realized. Only, so. It's kind of messing me up that I have to move through the menus with the left stick, but the D-pad will switch between characters. Don't know why, it's just my brain's all like, no, please. Yes, thank you, computer. It is going to be my mum's birthday soon. Thank you for the reminder. I should really wait and sell this, shouldn't I? Ah, I've got space now that people are wearing things. Look, we've saved some cave doggos. Now we could go all the way back, or we see if we can explore further. Yeah, just see what's out there. Also, I'm gonna have to get rid of that notification manually, aren't I? Oh. And then Epic Games comes out. It's like, ah, my turn. It's like, no, stop it. I need all my screen space to show all the dragons and ages. The egg piece, which is another collectible that I don't understand the significance of. Hold on. There we are. Also, I don't know if they're splitting up the currency anymore, because 111 gold seems like a lot. And I'm kind of betting that it isn't. So I can't go through here. What kind of the Packmaster was that? A wolf dropped this token. Yes, they're well known for their fashion sense. Does anybody know what Sunder is? Because it's come up a lot in this game and I've not bothered to look it up yet.
I really am in the ass end of nowhere now.
I mean, you're not wrong. Could follow the river down. We're probably not allowed to go through there. Hence, that's exactly why I'm going to try it. Okay. Oh, no problem for Solace, obviously. Solace? Solas? Souls? Souls? Nah. Doesn't appear to want to let me through, and I'm not looking for any speedrun strats, so... Oh jeez, how long would a speedrun of this take? Also, what am I fighting? What? Them? They're ages away. And I'm just, you know, gonna execute some pro strats by falling off a cliff. Oh, these. I will keep going until I am knocked over. Or I deem it necessary to take a health potion, which I'll get away with it for a couple of seconds more. Ah, I hate those fuckers. They take entirely too many hits, and they kind of mess with my glass cannon approach. There we go. Is that an onyx? An iron. Still useful. I'm very much not used to this Gully of the Burnt Man. Oh dear. It's only going to be problems, isn't it? I'm still unsure about this little addition here. I have to continually press a button to say, hey, anything around? Oh, yeah, it's one of those. Kind of looked like he was going to jump out at me, but he did not. He's just following enthusiastically. Alright. Guess I'm dragging one of them home. Eventually. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, two of them have ability points to spend. This could be a dull stream. Mate, you're gonna have to work with me here. I know you're a silly boy, but you're a good boy. You can pull this off. I knew where the hell you're meant to go. Druffalo, yes. To the pasture. Where is the pasture? I think it's exactly where I was going anyway, so yeah, this might be the thing to do. See if I can get to a certain distance. Oops, still following. Good. How's your jumping skills, mate? Because we might have a problem otherwise. It'll work it out, it's fine. More spindleweed, which I definitely know what that gets used for. Plus, this is one of those games where you're kind of in danger of following the minimap for a lot of it. Especially with the pressing of buttons to find things. Something I got very used to in Dragon Age 2 was just being able to press a button and it would basically do the nearest available action. Like if you're standing in front of something, it'll... Are you coming, mate, or are you just grumping? Nope, he's coming. He's coming. That's good. It's a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good Druffalo. Yes. So yeah, I got very used to that button that was just, you know, like use whatever's in front of you, go to the nearest pile of loot and just pick that up. Because you didn't have to aim your mouse or turn around and look for stuff. It was just like, oh, that's nearby, I'll grab it. And they don't have that here. Or if they do, I've not found it in the options. And I don't think I'm actually... actually, yeah, I'll switch that on. So key bindings is completely locked if you switch to controller, which incidentally is how I got around all of the problems I was having with getting used to the interface. It's just like, nah, just use a fucking controller, that'll do it. And it has worked so far. By, you know, most of my sensibilities. Oops, everyone to leave until the mages and Templars stop burning everything down. I saw the way the merchants were looking though. If we just flee, they'll pick our houses clean. I'm taking our little project to the cave in the hills up north. You know the one. It'll be safe there until all this blows over. So it's not a merchant that's gonna steal it, it's gonna be me. Excuse me. But yeah, one disadvantage of using the controller is this point out things nearby mechanic, which is necessary in some cases because you have to, like, you know, play a little game of hot and cold to find something important, as opposed to just you do that and things show up on the map. That's the left stick. You have to press on the left stick. L3 if you're used to the PlayStation notation. And it's just kind of inconvenient to do again and again and again. So I don't know if we were gonna... if we were expected to better spot this stuff with our eyes or what, but... I don't know. The funny thing is, going into this game, basically the one thing I knew about it was people complaining about the fucking hinterlands and how it never ended. Which, in fairness, it kinda doesn't. It is kinda huge. Hence why I thought, I can just hang out here, wander around. Because I did like to, like, fill out the maps of the places I went to in Dragon Age 1 at least. Dragon Age 2, I mean, there's only so many carbon copy warehouses you can really see before you're like, ugh. I'm actually sort of praying for death here.
Thank you. I appreciate you finding her, and I'll see to it that this never happens again.
Well, how could it have possibly happened with such a sturdy fence? Sturdy, what's left of a fence. Actually, no, if that was up, that wouldn't even close the gap. I'm going to be out looking for these Druffalo tomorrow, aren't I? Don't even have anything to nick. So yeah, let's just fill out the map a little bit. Basically the same idea as the Fallout New Vegas stream I did. Damn right it is. I did the protection of the us. Whenever we are. Have a wander around and do whatever the hinterlands has for us to do. Including
you deal with the
talk
wolves,
to you.
and our farmers will be safe again.
What wolves?
The wolves should be back to normal now. They shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what you've done. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed. Thank you.
Now, something that has been preying on my mind since I started playing this game is why was it they decided to implement jumping? Because it's not in 1, it's not in 2, and obviously it's been designed to not require that particular feature. Was it just because this was a bit more open world and more difficult to traverse? I thought, you know, jumping, probably a good idea to have that as an option. Ooh, stuff. I don't know, it definitely feels a bit more free when you're able to jump. It's not something I've been able to necessarily figure out. But the fact that you can, you know, jump up and down and jump from high place to low place, game deals with it. Yeah, I guess it just feels a bit more free in what you can do. Statue of Metharath, grieving after the death of his wife, the prophet Andastri, whom he betrayed out of jealousy. That he cheated on her, or he got her killed? Or both? Ah, yeah, there's only so many accessories I could go ahead and equip. Okay, this is where fuck all, just get rid of it. Maybe that'll be enough? What? Yes. One of the items looked small, so I thought, we'll get rid of one big sword. That should give me enough space. Yeah, kind of think that I am kind of playing this like Fallout. Yeah, I didn't say go for the bear. In fact, we could... it's a crazy thought here. To leave it alone. Who are you? Not on my side. Okay. Oh, you got pals. Look at you. Okay, yeah, better have a drink. Oh no, that's my pal. Oh, egg on my face. Don't know why I was carrying loose silk around with him, but that is the reality we live in. Oh, there's another one. Bear! What? Why is Bear? Bear was over there. Bear should not care. So why is Bear? And yes, thought somebody would have a look for me. Even though I quite blatantly need to go to a shop because my inventory is getting full up. Mostly full of herbs by the look of things. I don't know if those go into a separate inventory or not. I'll tell you what though, the other thing I've been doing is having a wee look at the first Dragon Age. Just because the whole Mages versus Templars thing took me by surprise, and I thought, was that actually in the first game? So I've been kind of quickly playing through that. Yes, let's see. What you have to do here is
made this part of Ferelden more dangerous than ever before.
The chaos. Want to be more specific? Anyway, yeah, what you have to do here is make the shape that's in the bottom right there out crossing any lines. It's a boat. The sailboat. Constellation Paraquilus? Referred to as Voyager in common parlance, the constellation Paraquilus is commonly depicted as a ship. No ordinary ship, but rather the primitive vessel sailed by the ancient peoples such as the Nerominians. Nerominians? I don't know. The translation from ancient to Veen is usually across the sea, and lends credence to the idea that the Nerominians came from Phoebus or elsewhere, although most reputable scholars dispute this, especially considering these ancient peoples would likely have named such stars long before they undertook such a voyage. Not gonna lie, mostly did that for the XP. But brought me to a shard as well, so no bad. Also, I'm really hoping that it's just nobody's chatting right now rather than my chat has gone wonky, because I'm not seeing anything and I'm worried that I'm being a dickhead and there's no other one. You know, as usual. There we are. Just, there's so many mages and Templars to kill. Because I am fully on the bad side of both of them. They're at war with each other, but apparently I look like too much of an ally to the other side for either of their tastes, so it's just like, nope. Not happy with you. Come to me, my love. The dreams have guided you this far, and now I write these words with your own hand for you to What? What? Please tell me you didn't call for hand. You didn't call for hand, did you? There is no universe where that's a good. No universe where that's romantic. Test message. Okay, cool. I mean, what? I didn't see anything. Thank you, Nick. Come to the tree on the hill where the stone lady stands, bearing Philandaris so that I know you, and we can finally be together forever. So, yep, chat works. All is good. And yes, I do appreciate chat, but lurking is heckin' valid also. Some days, you just gotta lurk. I won't get this in Dragon Age 1. You certainly won't be able to jump all over the scenery in Dragon Age 1. As much as I do find that first game compelling, having, you know, hundreds of hours in it, it does get a little bit Disneyland. You know, you can't really go outside certain confines. Donk. Yay, bear murder. But yeah, it's amazing just being able to jump, how much that contributes to the feeling of just like, yeah, it's my character, I have the freedom to move around like this. Also, much more of a pain in the ass to program, but, you know, they made their decision. Shard. Shard! Charizard. No, that's... Oh, I'm gonna take that one back, that's awful. Anyway, what did that do to the map? Not a hell of a lot. I think I basically hit the boundaries there. Hendir Dwarf Prince friend to Turda. Oh. Search for an apostate stronghold. So lots of mages that can damage me at range. I've been more keen. Yeah, let's try this corner of the map. I should have just walked over actually.
Nothing to report, sir.
You know, enjoy the sights. And I can't tell which way I'm looking. There we go. Because I accidentally a waypoint in the way. Yeah, I've no idea why I don't get a portrait. In Dragon Age 1, you could get a portrait. You could pose the 3D model of your character's face and everything. But no, here, I am a hound. Yeah, I've not found any use for Drakestone yet either. But again, early doors. I do like this game though, especially now that I've found it's more pleasant for me to play with a controller. I also tried it sitting on the sofa, but my TV's not heckin' enormous and the UI is just a little too small to read, at least at the distance my TV is from my sofa. So it'll probably be in the computer chair rather than lying on the couch. No, let's not vacate the premises. Or set a waypoint for no reason, or do a whirlwind for no reason. That didn't look like a natural rock for a second, that looked like it was shaped. Get near. You, damn it! You would think I would remember about this. You'd think I'd go back and empty the bags, but no. No, I am incapable, apparently. So... Palomar, Well, maybe another time. I have committed myself to a chill stream in Tinterlands. And for some reason, I am really that stubborn. Second I pick up my phone, it's gonna suddenly load in, isn't it? Okay, not quite, but... Right, so... I don't know why the current mission is convince a guy to horse, but... Actually, come to think of it, what I should do is... check everybody's well equipped. Can't level myself up at the moment. Not my character, anyway. What can you do? I like that one better. And 2 points to spend. By golly. Right. Ice stuff. Ice, which, you know, naturally leads to teleporting. Tempting. I do want to get to Blizzard at some point, so yeah, I might as well grab those ones. 2 points here as well. And I really should investigate his ability to daggers. You can upgrade first, because this seems more like an upgrade. Go with that. Yeah. Go with those ones. Oh, yeah, I'm actually gonna check if there's anything to equip. We're not upgrade to this sword, but it does require one more level, so nothing to do in terms of weapons for this character. This one, on the other hand, exact same situation. This character, nothing better, and we can... I physically cannot take Bianca off Varric's hands, so that's no go. 103, okay. No. I think it's also... oh, 13. God damn it. 13 just to get an extra 4 armor on my head. Really? I'll need to bear that in mind when I get to Varric. Nope. Oh. Bear that in... well, I'll swap it now just so I remember about it rather than have to find my way back. More strength or heal bonus? More strong. More strong. Glass cannon approach and all that. He can use it though. Part his magic, does it? Not appear to. Not how I expected him to look, but I'm fine with it. 3. Okay. There a belt I can give you? Nope. Full up, you're full up. You could just... I'm gonna have to give you that damn ring of flanking. Oh, no, it's an amulet and it's already equipped. Damn it. Upgrades though, what's that? Wrong brutal head. No one can equip either of these. Cool. Well, that was fun. And I do have me a lot of crafting materials. So, yes. Time to... the infinite. Because I'm still in buy, not sell. I pressed the wrong thing. Why did Inquisition scout armor? So, yeah. Sell those. I'll keep that one because I believe Varric can use it, so will be of use. And rogue level A, so I'll keep the hunter mail because Varric can probably use that on his next level up. I know it looks like he leveled up before, but we got him an amulet that increased attribute point, so that's why that happened. When Iron Bull finally shows up, I will be able to provide that amulet.
Demons pouring out of
Oh.
the rifts.
There's an exclamation mark for, I believe, yes, a thing arrived. It's a special shipments. I definitely know what that means. Walk to Redcliffe. But does one simply walk to Redcliffe? I mean, surely to God, if the map goes that far up, why would it not be possible? Alright, we'll go here and travel north, I think. And hey, look, I'll take the exact same party again, because that was literally my only choice. Other than, you know, go up there on my own. Which is a pretty good recipe for being dead as hell. Probably say something during the black screens, so it doesn't look like it's a dead strem. So, anybody else streaming this week? Anything fun you're looking forward to showing off to the world? I was hoping I'd be able to go back to Deep Fear, but it's not working out as I'd hoped. Because the problem last time was that I'd got to the disc change in Deep Fear, and not only was that a problem because I had my sanity set up wrong for being able to disc change. But I'd also made a mod to it at some point, and by mod I mean put a bit of tape on something. But yeah. What that mod did was it was to facilitate the disc swap trick, where if you want to get a copied game to run, oh for God's sake, GeForce, no the new. There we are. To get a copied game to run, there was a way of doing it that involved you starting to load up a legit disc, swapping it for a copied one, swapping it back to the legit disc, and you're not an enemy, and then back to the copied one, and that would let you boot it. And so the Satiator's supposed method of doing a disc swap is to open the disc tray and close it again, but that did fuck all on my system because, you know, what is it not to do anything in that situation. Doing a couple of TTRPGs tomorrow and the day after, which should be neat. That sounds very good indeed. In fact, if you fancy a little test, you can give yourself a shout out next week. I don't remember if I've restricted that command or not. Let's see you promote yourself for once. I know, I'm terrible at doing it too. Hey, it works. Whether I should allow everybody to have that power is perhaps a different question entirely, but... Yep, Nick is his cursedness, if that wasn't clear already. And he's an absolutely fabulous streamer that you should all have a follow and a look over. Highly entertaining and, let's face it, far more professional than I am. Okay, but what if you, though? And off to the north we go. Picking up spindle wheat because we fucking can. Ravine. Oh, heart-shaped.gif. Oh, someone is staying here. Now I have their stuff because they're a fucking skeleton. Anyway. You see why they picked here though. Easy access to water and you could just sit up here, get a bit of sunshine, watch the water go by, gain the urge to pee. If you're going to camp out in the hinterlands then why not here indeed? It's even got a built-in shower, look at that! Like a shower that comes with a pretty eminent risk of slipping and cracking your skull. Actually, I suppose all showers have that problem, don't they? Well, slightly more because, you know, generally there's something under your feet to grip on, so... Yeah, I think there actually was a quest in the list of hinterland stuff that involved going north of the farmlands, I believe it was. I don't even know if I'm anywhere near those. But now we're just going north and seeing what happens. To that city I've forgotten the name of. Don't set a waypoint. Redcliffe. Yeah, that one. I have been there before. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've been here before. Is this know where the wolves were? Maybe should have spotted that that part of the map looked incredibly familiar. Okay, what's trying to kill us? One wolf. I mean, frankly, I'm a little insulted. Boing, 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 boing. Come on. Let me in. Let me out. Yeah, this is a... Search the Northern Hills. It was already here. Where was this secret project the last time I was here? Oh, that's what that button does. I'll have to bear that in mind. But yeah, see if the secret project was drive all the wolves fucking mental. I swear to God, I will not be surprised. Nothing absurdly interesting so far, certainly nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, there was killer wolves and some kind of monster last time I was here. This is really a letdown in comparison. Sun shafts though. Or god rays, I don't know what the accepted term is these days. Okay. You let me go to the top of a tower-like thing. I'm gonna give that a go. Even if it turns out to be nothing. Except some loot. And some flowers. Oh! Did the Inquisition just gain influence because I nicked somebody's stash? Granted, I never saw if it was positive or negative influence, so... Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I, in fact, can walk to Redcliffe, because... it seemed like the surest bet for going north, but... apparently not. Yeah, I don't necessarily remember Dragon Age 2 as being brown. Dragon Age 1 maybe, but not so much Dragon Age 2. Still, in comparison to this game, got a nice range to it. Even if that range does involve animal murder. Always it does. Yep, take care of them. I'll just loot some wolf bodies. Jesus. Sorry if anyone doesn't like spiders. It's one of those days. I didn't think they would show up as a random enemy, but yeah, be warned. Apparently, there are spider enemies, and apparently they can show up. Which is a bugger. Not just spider enemies, giganto spiders. The worstest kind. Oh, just now, is that a hammer? Yeah. A hammer. This is another one. Okay, this is fucking Spider City apparently. Can I just bounce? Can I just go up to that spider, jump on it, and just go boing? Like a trampoline? I don't know, something about it feels right. The fact that it's, you know, secluded and shady, it says spiders to me. Oop. Something is compelling me to save right now. God. Frame rate's tanked all the way down to 50 FPS. Is it truly possible? Something to fight here. It's gotta be.
Be on your guard.
Ah, them. Yeah, that's totally why I came out here. Oh, bollocks. I thought I would go forward a bit, and now I've completely squandered that. Still, I want it. They're actually... Ah. There's something I've got to batter. And if I do, it'll probably take a particular type of attack. Oh, there is stuff going on. Shit. Bonk. Just stop it. Stop it. No. I mean, you've got to realise this is pointless, isn't it? It's not going to work out well for you. Now, thing is, I think out of all of us, only Solus can do cold damage. And I don't know if he can do enough at once to take down this barrier. Still, worth a shot. He bloody well can. Fucking shaking it. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Yeah, we'll come and get this next. Holy shit, I think that guy just burned to ashes. This is why it's ideal when you have to solo. Apparently it is because it's just got a barrier. Yay! Don't tell me what to do, game. Especially when you're making sense. Probably regen potion, because those are slightly less valuable, but with enough time, you can do the exact same thing.
The apostate's dead. Refugees should have an easier time
Oh,
on the
is that
King's
all of
Road.
them?
I believe the renegade Templars still present a problem, however.
Renegade Templars hunting down renegade mages. Solution, anybody with renegade in their name fucking dies. Inquisition! We're the good guys, honest. Onyx as well, lovely. That's it, I don't have the crafting system entirely worked out. It kind of seems like the first of the craft materials you apply to it just picks the color. And it's the second one that changes the stats. Could be wrong though. Also, I don't know if Royal Elf Root is different from regular Elf Root or just better.
Shouldn't we travel to Val Royeaux now, Seeker? The breach isn't going to close itself. Indeed. The sooner we obtain help for the breach, the better.
Yeah, so Val Royeaux, didn't quite hear how you pronounced it. That is technically where I should be going. Should. I'm going to wander. I don't believe I've discovered that landmark, so have a wee nosy. Streaming does appear to be hitting harder than I thought, because I've not seen this go below 60 frames per second yet, and I'm hitting 50 at some points. Turda Brightaxe, bold and bloodied, took her tribe from placid plains. Tribes with blades by farming blunted, chased and fought their parting pains. To the mountains shorn of shore, snow-slicked peaks their gave wind its bite. Found a cave to save her tribe, but dragonfire lit the night. Beast no blade could break Beast no blade could break, came roaring, mountains slipped their winter gown. Turda shouts to leaf-eared lover, you I choose above a crown. Lightning split the spitting rain, sundered over prideful heights. Dragon fell and rubble down, crashed and crushed in earth's mad shaking. What is it with them not rhyming the last word of the whole thing? This has happened before. Alright, pal. No, can't help you. See you, but... I mean, I tried. I do believe I've been here before. Hadn't tried that though, that was fun. So yeah, I'm not surprised by the lack of things to investigate there. Yep, let's just go straight the opposite way I was facing. Which is east. Here's the thing. I do appreciate that this little find things function does play a sound when it finds a thing. Just in case you don't see it. Yeah, that's what I said. You know, these shield fuckers do mess with me a little bit. Half the time I feel like I'm not actually causing damage. Why would I switch to another character and deal with them from a different perspective? Craziness. What is this? Dragon Age Origins? And absolutely nothing to pick up. Are the apostates just going around freezing the land? Is that what's happening here? Yeah, I swear to God, I'm gonna close that calendar tab in my browser because it keeps fucking bringing things up. You know, exactly like I gave it permission to do. I didn't expect it to actually go ahead and do it, you know, that's madness. I'm starting to think ice is the one spell these mages have, because it comes up an awful lot. Oh, another thing to read. They did not want us to dream because they knew we would dream of the truth, of power, of the weakness in the world that let us break it and forge it anew. That will let us break it. Yeah. We are the chosen ones. We who have the power to enact change in this world and the will to see it through. We will damn it. We have conquered the circles. We will conquer the Templars. Come with us to the Witchwood. None who have the power of the Fade at their hands will be turned away. I mean, I've got a glowy hand. It's kind of fade adjacent. And something tells me I'm gonna get turned away. Actually, I may have already been turned away now I think about it. Am I done that quest already? Yeah, I'm glad the game capture wasn't set up to show the mouse cursor because it was just, oh no it is. It's just been sitting there the whole fucking time that I've been fucking further. Ah, there's a friend. Might not be a friend after this, he might not appreciate it. No, he doesn't appreciate it at all. Listen to him complaining. Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing here. Do I remember? That's another. Come on, attack. Ow.
Let's look around.
And then he exploded, I guess. Temple Karn, in light of the current hostilities, I believe our arrangement is no longer satisfactory. You are unable to reach me with payment, and I have no means of delivering the merchandise to you. I hope that when this unfortunate situation is resolved, we may once again do business. So, Templar Corn and somebody named Tanner. In other words, a traitor to the cause. One of the causes anyway,
Want me
I've not
to handle
decided
that?
which. You look a bit busy, Varric. Maybe handle that in a second. Bonk. There we go. I'm getting towards a level, but it's still a ways away. Hey, gone yourself, son. I've also been trying to get out of my usual RPG trope of playing a jack of all trades. Because it was a while where I was like, there's nothing worse than coming across a locked chest or a locked door and realizing you never brought a rogue. Absolute bastard. Oh, did a thing. Apparently that was an important sword. Off now. This be the way to Redcliffe? Am I going to utterly die on this journey? Perfectly possible. And I'm not entirely sure how the autosave works in this game. I know there is an autosave. As for when it kicks in, could not tell
Redcliffe
you.
Village should be right up ahead.
Is that a guard or is that a bastard? Here's
The
to
village
be
is
not
off
bastard.
limits. There's been too much fighting between Templars and mages. Take it elsewhere.
But ma'am, I am neither.
We're not with the Templars or the mages. We're agents of the Inquisition.
A Kunari. Right. And I'm the Queen of Antiva. If you're from the Inquisition, prove it. Until then, the gates stay closed.
How do I prove it exactly?
We're not here to cause trouble.
Then you can leave. Easiest way not to cause trouble, isn't it?
You
The
fucking
gates
leave,
stay
you're
shut
causing
until
trouble.
I get orders otherwise. Move along.
Very well. We'll leave.
Andraste protect you, traveler.
Oh, well, at least she's polite about it. Also, not very good at keeping trouble away, considering... Hey, look! Trouble! Yeah, swear to God, it feels like I'm doing way too much damage with that one particular move. And there's one more. Two more. I do kind of not like that there's no jumping attack though. I do want a jumping attack. Oh, got bonked. Okay, I'll risk it whilst there's a barrier up, but I really should heal soon. Bucket the roads. Not sure that blow hit him, but it looked nice, and truly that's what counts. No bastards. Just the one so far, but they have a habit of suddenly becoming more of them. Something I wish they would stop. I do like the scrambling animation. No, I want the bit up here, please. Fucking. Kill them all! Okay.
Kill that warrior!
You heard the man, kill every bastard one of them. Wait, he's the only one here. Who was he talking to? Oh well. Gone up on a ledge for no particular reason, but can still head north. Investigate this bit. Can't get into Redcliffe, obviously. Not yet, anyway. So, wander our way back down. Such pretty scenery. Okay, in fairness, this is an improvement on the look of Dragon Age Oranges. Oh, Dragon Age Oranges, fucking hell. Dragon Age Origins. But if you go back to that game, the skyboxes are pretty much on par with these ones, just a little more in the foreground of Inquisition's skyboxes. Getting into a tight wee area again, so perfect time for something creepy crawly to show up. Which it has refused to do, thankfully. Mage height. Okay, yes, that's probably. Okay. Noticing a big gap here, but I'm also noticing stuff to do here. That in particular. Closed a rift around these parts yet. Okay, make a bit of a journey out of it, so we'll travel there, we'll get that landmark. And then we'll wander down. Rest. Oh no, I'll need to refill my potions, is what I'll need to do. Here. Oh, I can do this now. Nobles want stuff, because fucking course they do. Tapestries! I got a power and I got some influence. That same influence I got for, you know, stealing a man's stash.
Word for
Open up.
you.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Okay, that looked like something I can do. Turns out, yes! And it gets this power. Anything else?
This might interest you, sir.
Yay.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Don't have that one. Because it's the same as one I'd just done, and I barely had enough for that, so that's entirely unexpected. Why am I pressing X to jump? Sarah! Hello. How are you doing? And thank you for the hugs. I reciprocate these hugs. Because let's face it, hugs are life. Also caffeine. And cats. Honestly, it does feel like climbing a cliff or a hill in an Elder Scrolls game. By extra special jumpy jumps.
It can't properly be called a war any longer. It's a free-for-all. Mages against Templars against everyone.
It does kind of feel like a PvE area. You're right, Cassandra. You're okay? Yay. How am I? I'm good. I was on the milder edge of tired, so I went for the chill option. As you can see. Only involved slight murder. Okay. I'm hearing a lot about Turda. Tell the tale of Turda Brightaxe, mountain maker, spirit's bride. Free her people, forged in fastness, made in mountains hardy hide. Wise in wisdom, calm in counsel, great in gifts her grateful guests. Sacrifice she did to spirits, took their teachings, followed quests. That's a bit on the nose, isn't it? Bright her axe, unbreaking crystal, stirred to flame when temper flies, gifted from her leaf-eared lover, laughing lady of the skies, bested blades with all who tried, maiden spurning all requests, Turda Brightaxe, dreamer's eyes, Avar mother of her make. Is this a thing? I know I said chill stream and all, but this is fucking bugging me. Are you deliberately meant to not have the last word rhyme? Because this is not the first time I've come across this in this stream. It really bugs me and I don't know why. I love the Dragon Age games. I really like them. I don't know if I can say love because it's a lot of time to put into a setting that I'm kind of okay with. I just prefer sci-fi over fantasy, basically. On the other hand, I've been through Dragon Age probably the equivalent of twice, from if you factor in a couple of restarts. And, you know, I've been through Dragon Age 2 and went pretty swiftly onto Dragon Age Inquisition, so hard to say I don't like it, you know. That said, I did also buy Mass Effect remuxed, remonkeyed, whatever they called it. And I've yet to sit down and go through that, so I'm doing this instead. Worth noting. So, here's where I risk controversial opinions. What's the best of the Dragon Age games? Because first one I do really like, because I wanted to be a CRPG and it pulled that off, I think, with some innovations and a really weird approach to romance once they brought in those generic gifts in the DLC. And I like some of the ways Dragon Age 2 tried to sort of action things up a little. Oh, this place is ominous. It's only getting ominouser. I really like this music. Right. I remember this one. Not the details, but I do remember it being a thing. Find the spot marked in the map, not the waterfall. Try that. No, that's definitely not it. Frankly, I don't think that's it either. I can't believe that collecting bottles is a quest, like it's a fucking Ubisoft game or something. Okay. Just noticed the pun in the stream and I approve greatly. Thank you. I was low-key proud of that one. So yeah, Dragon Age 2 a bit actionized, and there was definitely bits I missed from the first game not being there. None of which are coming to mind right now, of course, because, you know, I have to suddenly defend opponents. This third one, I didn't gel with it at first. Like, the keyboard and mouse controls did not work for me at all, hence why I'm on a controller now. but I've not put it down yet, so maybe a little early to tell where it lands. But I'm enjoying it. So at the moment, my favourite is the first one. There's nothing else, there's more to do, and I feel a little more impact you can have on the world. Albeit in that Western CRPG way where it only sort of comes up occasionally. Right, I know there's something related to this statue. Cannot for the fuck of me remember what it is. Oh. Bring the grandfather back. Okay. I should actually read what the journal entry is. 3 times around the crown statue, right hand close enough to brush the stone itself, and the spirits will listen. Okay. What? Oh. Well, I did it. Hi, Granddad. I'm gonna murder you. Double murder. I'm not sure of the terminology, but I'm gonna hit you with a fucking hammer is what's happening. Well done me, I guess. What enemies are in the distance there? Is that more zombie? No. Somebody getting their arse handed to them by wolves. Just gonna watch. See how they get on. Good blocking. Alright so far, but that might have been one. Yeah, you let them in with that swing. Ah, nice one. But looks like he took down one of the wolves, so not the best effort in the world. I feel like I was, you know, absolute angry tornado of violence there, and then suddenly stops and like, oh, stuff to pick up. Ooh, deep mushroom. Those never caused anybody any problems whatsoever. Stuff to loot from people I killed. Na 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 na. Which one is that? Iron? I can probably use more iron. And I don't know what I can use deep mushrooms for yet, but I'm sure as hell gonna collect it while I'm here. Because as much as I, you know, refer to this collecting stuff as Ubisoft bullshit, I have played through all the mainstream Far Cry entries apart from the latest one. And I knew what I was getting into. Like, I didn't play them as soon as they came out. So, yep. I was aware. I was aware of the bullshit. And I was like, I still would like more of I'm not sure about this big Bob. Don't like him being here. But I don't like him being over there either, because, you know, your man there's gonna die. Don't armor him, that's just cheating. Okay, that is something I absolutely miss in Dragon Age 2 is the absurd distances you could close as Hawk. At least if you are the swordsman type. I had gone basically the same setup as I did there. Wander in with a great sword and cut things in half. That is the entire strategy, I should point out. Okay, we're getting to that point again. You're worth fuck all. Worth anything. I say that as if I could just, you know, inspect the item from that menu and find out if it was worth picking up. Entry candle stub. That sounds like a quest item type thing, but it's taking space. Sorry, Dalish Hunters. I'm sure you put lots of effort into that, but I'm not even dropping it on the ground. I am destroying it. Troll pattern is not negotiable. Upon any encounter resulting in injuries, mark trail and withdraw to the villa. We must remain in fighting condition to apply appropriate force and keep refugees clear from the area. And why do I get the feeling that keep refugees clear means killing fuck at them? Just seems like something these fuckers would do. And by these fuckers I mean I don't remember who I was fighting, but they're as bad as each other at this point. At least it seems that way. Oh, I can't do the grenades, but no, I don't want to destroy. I want to look at it. I can equip it. Hey. Reason it looked like you couldn't. But I was incorrect. There we go. That's freed up some space, because the fact that you're wearing something means it doesn't weigh anything anymore. Yeah, I think we'll all agree is awfully convenient. Anyway, I've already forgotten what we were heading towards. I'll find out eventually. It was probably one of those rifts, wasn't it? Oh, speak of the devil. Possibly quite literally the devil. Wait, I'm under attack? No, 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 less of this. Not ready, I want to save. That's better. Oh, let's see if I can equip that thing. No, human trained only. Well, not better than what she had, so no, forget it. Oh well, charge. Also not entirely liking the fact that we suddenly start moving slower when you get into combat. Okay, that went badly. Quick, drag him back to life. Nope, I'm gonna have to reload here. I kind of hecked that one up. Attempt number 2. I will not just give this thing a bonk on the... So we got the position right, but I was facing the opposite direction and therefore had no idea what was going on. Intriguing. Okay, you're done. Let's see if I can disrupt it. Oh, everyone's nearly dead. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing it this time. Yeah, time to have a look somewhere else, I think. Not quite ready for that one. Well, maybe if I just murder everyone before starting to disrupt the rift, would that work? There's a little fucker. God damn it, me. Yeah, find something else to do, I think. No, don't get the weapon out. No, no, go somewhere else. Maybe that rift will be friendlier? Question mark? It won't be, will it? Plus, I kind of wanted to find out what was to the south. And what the hell just caused that popping? Probably me dropping to the ungodly level of 49 frames a second. Regen potion, just a bit cheeky. Right, you're in that. Keep me to it. In fact, it looks like you turned him to ice and then he exploded. So, yeah, get going. Something useless I can destroy. Human. Well, what about this lad? A hat now. You've done that earlier. No, no, it's the other one I want to walk towards. Easy to get turned around sometimes. Doing, 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 doing. Still think the jumping is a touch weird. A weird kind of hang time you get there. Feels a touch unnatural. Thing here. I believe it is a shard from that noise. And I immediately guessed where it was. Yay! I found a shard of his... I don't know. I'm sure it'll become clear what it does eventually. It's just not today. Okay, nope, Bear wants to play. I was hoping to avoid, but alas, no. And then he knocks me over, that cheeky blighter. Now it's on fire, so who's laughing now? Not me, as it turns out. Stuff. Going to get here. Up this way? Really doesn't look like it. Okay. Ah, there we go. Unfortunately, I'm already under attack, so I'm going to run away. Ah! No touching, can't get mad. Oh, it's one of you fuckers. And now it isn't. A lot of toy soldiers. I didn't realise they would be so popular. Anyway. Back to one of these rift boys. Oh man, the shade on these ones. They're worse than the lights, I think they were. Yes! Successfully dragged him back to life. Only I could remember which was the right fucking button. Or what I wanted to do. When he like move forward a wee bit when you swing your hammer hen. Just a little. That's all I'm asking. Also, no, it doesn't look like I could do this one either. I'll try going for the shades first. I'll take out the little man before going ahead with anything else. Before I go for the big fireball. Not even anything to loot. Shaking my damn head. Fucking suck. Okay, so there was a green one. A green. I don't remember if these come in waves or if it's just you know what, he's tied up there. I can get on with disrupting the rift. I was really hoping Solus would be wise enough to, you know, take a health potion. If Cassandra's not smart enough to do it, then why the hell would the mage? And now that's two of them we have to drag back to life. But we have to have a critical eye then for that. Heal myself. Okay. Gonna get the kill, but I'm going for it. No, didn't actually die somehow. Until that happened. There we go, Herald dragged back to life. And I'm not going to get away with disrupting this thing, am I? Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. That's the opposite of not getting hit. Oh, it's two of these things? Oh, no way am I going to be able to pull this off. Not a sodding chance. Back to the save here. And yep, there's the bastard. There he is. In fairness, he was one rogue against a party of 4. He must have thought mightily high of himself to think he could pull that off. No, he's flattened. Is there anything off in this end of the woods? There's a bear, which you're probably going to have to fight. Hi, pal. Sadly, you're not friend, so you die. And do I get a bear arse out of it? Nope, because the corpse exploded. I was not expecting that. Hello, goat friend. I forget what you're called, but you make mutton happen, so you're actually closer to sheep, I guess. Okay, lit fire. That make this one of the exits, isn't it? Yeah. The other side of that portcullis looked distinctly undeveloped. That means I've not been up here, I don't think. Maybe slightly a bit, I don't know. And Forest Villa. Well, I think that's worth heading straight south and taking a look. By straight south I mean around this hill, because I can't phase for a solid matter. Sorry if that's a disappointment to anybody, but it is the truth. Do you ever find yourself looking up your own ceiling and then suddenly noticing, hey, there's more of a ridge than I remember there being before? I'm gonna have to investigate that. Especially considering where I'm sitting right now, there's sort of a bath above there. It's another one of these joys of home ownership thing. I was getting my boiler fixed the other day. Nothing substantially bad with it, or rather something that was tolerable. Basically, it would only make hot water if the heating was already on, whereas before that was not the case. And so that got sorted, no problem. Oh, that's... I maybe should have given Solus that outfit because he blended right in with the enemies there. So yeah, boiler got sorted, and then I got informed that some obsolete parts in the boiler, in particularly the wiring, which kind of set off, oh god, is this ever going to end type vibes. But it basically means I should bear in mind that that boiler should get replaced at some point. You know, perhaps not tomorrow or next week or anything like that, but maybe keep an eye on a replacement rather than trying to keep it going. Oh, a thing happened. Hello there, Azulka. Thank you very much for subscribing. For 15 months. God, why? I mean, thank you. Oh, hello. Welcome in. Welcome to Tinterlands. Unfortunately, I think you were one of the subbers from before, so I'm still at 3 sub points. Whereas I'm looking to get to 15, so I can have no emote. Something, best friend. Hello! Now, does this put me onto a different map, or... Oh, this is the one with enemies in it. And I think I'm actually similarly badly equipped as the last time I came here. Although with maybe more levels. And by that I mean like one more level. So I might survive a little better. Not if I keep staying in the line of fire whilst I've got no health. That's not going to do it. One-sided blade, you can stay. How are you this time zone? Good morning for you. Save that there, see if I can take this area this time. I was just literally there, what am I thinking? Right, you bastard. Shit, you tanked that one. He tanked my big boy swing. Whatever am I to do? Whirlwind is apparently the answer to that question. Ooh, serrated Canary blade. I cannot possibly leave that behind. No, you need to get rid of something, Gordon. That's not how this works. Oh, something's angry up there. And it's preventing me from doing anything. Oh, there he is. Why is it so many big lads? The Lord Knights are upon us and you don't sleep there. Oh, balls. I got an achievement called Hard Hitter, apparently. Whatever does it mean? Land a single blow in excess of 1000 damage. Really? Well, go me. What can I eat? You, fuck off. And you fuck off and all. It sounded good, but didn't do that much DPS as it turned out. Ugh. Serrated Canary Blade, that got my attention. Fortunately, it's probably not a two-hander, so I won't be equipping it on her. Where is it? His sword. Okay, I am going to equip it, but just to see if it's a great sword. It's not. I automatically equipped a shield. Well, we cannot have that. Merkel's first, not that Merkel. As far as I know. For all I know, that is for who the character is named. You're going to be in the office today because the new internet is being partially installed today. I.e. a firewall. I mean, usually a firewall prevents internet. That's if you don't install it properly, in any case. But, boo all this time. You know what, maybe it wasn't a big one that I last encountered. Just a bigger than me one. Bonk! Still up. Heck. Anyway, little cops over here. Bring my pal back to life, don't mind me. Oh, fuck me. I'll maybe keep a modicum of distance. And whilst he's distracts, don't swing backwards. It's fine. Yes. Sneakily away some friends. Excellent. Mental note. The button to jump and the button to drag someone back to life are in fact the same. And ergo, maybe double check your intent before trying to jump out of danger. For one thing, jumping does not actually help at all when trying to escape. Also, you don't need to resurrect your allies if the fight is ended. They'll get up on their own. So wait, we're both two-handed Lady Canary fighters? Apparently. Well, you put in a good case for it. No, Varric, you look silly in a hat. Cassandra, you look less so. The Feather Charm. Oh, hello. I need to find room for this. Oh yeah, I need to find out if that's decent for you. Oh, Masterworks. rogue only. And somehow I moved down onto a separate item. But yep, she can use this. Wrong case. Okay, she's already using that. And talking staff is, oh, hello. Yes, there we go. We've got something new toy to play with. This can fuck off. Give me radical makeup again, but slightly less rad than last time. Oh, you started playing it again? Yeah, I don't know how it'll land on the rankings of all Dragon Age games, but it's pretty good so far. A letter from the Carta. We hired your mercenary organization to facilitate this business venture, not add complications. In order for the Carta to extract the product without attracting undue attention, the area must be free from observation. If the fighting between the apostate mages and the renegade Templars is insufficient, your efforts were to dissuade refugees from exploring the area and interfering with our operation. We are meeting at our primary base of operations in Valamar to determine the next course of action. At your earliest convenience, send representatives to the location marked to explain the situation and obtain new instructions. So, sounds like I have a thing to go do. And also find out if I have stuff to equip. Yep, but you've been playing Back 4 Blood a lot. I should maybe have another look at that one, because it's definitely of interest. But I feel like I'm probably missing something from just having not played enough of it yet. To the point that I randomly join other people's playthrough. In Back 4 Blood or Inquisition? The Inquisition's growing presence in the area represents a threat to the operation. Focus efforts on discouraging any further exploration in the area, particularly any efforts to give comfort to the refugees at the crossroads. We cannot have people putting down roots here. Back 4 Blood. Ah, cool. Because there is some progression stuff to that as well, isn't there? Persistent between playthroughs.
You joined the Inquisition when Seeker Pendergast questioned you.
Oh, she was very insistent that I help.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
It's surprising that an elven apostate is the one who joined the Inquisition voluntarily.
Not sure if shade or not. Oh, yeah, another annoying thing about Dragon Age 2 was the fact that if I wanted to see any of the banter going on between my party members, I would basically have to walk backwards because otherwise I'd have no idea it was even happening. Because I can hear stuff from the left, I can hear stuff from the right, and I can hear stuff dead ahead. But behind me? No, nothing. No noise from that direction came through. It was a bit annoying. Yep, I had enough of you. I take the other stuff instead. Now, do I really want to jump off some battlements? What the hell's going on with that floor there? I really want to jump off some battlements just to get a shard. Of course I do. Problem being that... Oh, I thought I would have to go all the way around and encounter a bastard on the way up. But... apparently not. Yep, new cards, some of them quite helpful, like being able to run and shoot. Definitely useful. Hunter mail. I can't equip. Because it's rogue only. And he can't equip it because he ain't got the level yet. So, only need one of those. Absolutely go back to a shop. Very soon. Like, fucking now. And I'll just avoid that lad. Thank you, please. No need to bother him. Just let him get on with his day. It seems to be Sunday morning, early afternoon will be the jailer stream. There's been chitter chatter. I know. I just haven't weighed in yet. Mostly because I read it and then immediately forgot about it and went back to work. Well, I went back to work and then I forgot about it, in fairness. He says as if that's a defense. So... it might be... oh. Yeah, I believe there was a quest involving that object there that I've already done, because I apparently managed to, you know, kill enough of the things in the villa, get by. But last time I went up against the big lad and the two smaller lads, I just could not take them. Couldn't do it. Although granted, I was also completely out of potions. That did not help me at all. Not 1,000 miles away from the situation I'm in at the moment, to be honest. And it's just kind of nice to be able to look over the terrain, to have an alternate route. And to accidentally fall off the edge. I thought that was going to happen as soon as I said it, just out of sheer irony, but nope. Well. Look, I'm as surprised as yous are. I think I speak for everyone when I said that should have killed me. Should not have survived. Well, you shan't let me forget it. I'll tell you what could work. Oh, though I'm available for some B4B Friday night if you've got nothing else to do. I'm sure I'll have something else to relax with. Probably, yeah. So, tell you what we'll do. We'll run away from our bear because I've just realised how much health I actually have. Oh, heal up and then just get going. You know what? I think it's safe to say I'm coming up to the end of what will be entertaining for me wandering around the goddamn hinterlands. But it will escape my attention that I was very close to getting a level. So I'll see if I can do that. Which I'm not going to get for killing wildlife, at least not unless it's part of the quest. See? Don't think that gave me anything. But yeah, I'll see if I can level myself. Drop a couple of nice shiny things. Oh, you look like XP. Bonk. Turbo bonk. Unadulterated bonk. For 27 hours. Sorry, you're in the hinterlands for 27 hours. Oh, hi pal. Do you mind? I'm just robbing your corpse. Not your corpse, your mate's corpse. Get the fuck out of the... Jesus Christ. I don't think that guy actually went away. I think he just invisibled himself. Dump some more stuff. Imagine saying that to someone in real life when you saw them for the first time. So that's your conversation opener? 20 fucking 7 hours in the hinterlands? One more to loot. And that'll probably fill me up again. Yeah. But it's a simple pendant, so for why would I care? Ah, there's the bugger. That was worth a shot. Yeah, at least we've got the classic adventure party pose. And he's gone. And I leveled it. Oh, you look like XP. Oh, wow. Yeah, that would set a certain tone of conversation that is perhaps not desirable. Unless you're just that antisocial and you're like, I don't fucking want people talking really. So I'll tell them they look like XP. It's like a very violent version of calling random folk NPCs. Damage or immobilization. Every quest in the hinterlands before moving on. So yeah, 27 hours. Well, I've got 20 to go, as it turns out. Yeah, go with that one. Nobody else has points to spend, just me. But it also means I've got new stuff to equip. Oh wait, that one's level 9, so maybe I was thinking of something else. Oh. Depends on the type of game, I suppose. Wait, what does? Okay, so it's another level to equip that weapon. And another 2 to... Oh, more than that, Jesus. There we go, Masterwork Vanguard. Makes a statement, that's for sure. Almost iridescent. There we go. Now I look like a proper fucking herald. The hood kind of grind? What? you grind your you grind your hoods before you wear them? I'm not certain. God damn you, Walter Carrot. Bye, bear. And it's Fennec Fangs and Amulet. Weird. Oh, it's a sex thing. I get it. Here. Yeah, what are you? You're a wolf. You're a wolfy boy. You knocked me over, bear. How dare you? Holy shit, what was that? Whatever it was a lot of fire, and... Was that me? Or was that somebody else? Also, what was that green thing that disappeared? Looked kind of rifty. And I'm not about those, not in general. Kinda got me this job, which means that I'm not allowed to approve of rifts. Like, I'm down on them in general. You know, not my thing. Yeah, more pals. And a bear. Which I will happily take advantage of to pummel this guy into dirt. Just orphaned some cubs. Poor majestic bear. Well, if they hadn't been such little shits to their parents, they wouldn't be in this situation, would they? Okay, so the flames were me. Confirmed. Well, that's a hell of a thing I've learned to do. Not sure it really needed to go on for that long. Let's just... At a certain point, it's doing damage. At a certain point beyond that, it's just showing off. These both hunter males? God damn it. Nah, we'll just discard them anyway. Think it's the hammer? No, it's this ability here. Pretty sure. There we go. Just fucking drop some napalm there, because why not? Nice looking effect, mind you. And more bear. And I do not have the distance down on this at all. You can hold forward and attack to do a sort of lunge, and I never get the distance right. I don't even need to kill these bears.
Bandits, demons, mages, and Templars. The refugees are in dire need of help.
But mostly bears. For some reason. Did you stay with keyboard and mouse or move to controller? No, I started on keyboard and mouse, didn't really like it. Thought I'd try controller. Which, I don't know if this was a trend back when this game came out, but games let people use keyboard and mouse and controller without flicking a switch. Because one, it's unnecessary, and there's numerous games you can be pointed to that can manage this just fine. And two, if one is to, say, switch to a controller and then realise their controller doesn't work, then how the fuck do they switch back? This is the situation I found in trying to get the controller to work in this game, which was rather annoying. But I managed it. Shards. So yeah, report back to Sienna about the wolves, and not do another race.
Nicely done. Fancy another race?
I'll speak with you later.
Can I just... I've reported back to... Do I have to do all the races before she cares about the fucking wolves? Seriously, I don't want to race. It's boring. He says as if he's, you know, at a loss of things to do. Right, where's this? Not too far, actually. Go wander up it that way. I think that's the direction we came from, and I don't know how you get there without doing a fucking scroll of a carrion flight jump right over the hill. Hey Jinji! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I have no goddamn clue why the raid thing isn't coming up, because the follow alert came up just fine. Thank you, Razor. Welcome in. Glad to see it. Zuka has to get up and go to work. This is indeed unfortunate. But I hope work is not butt, or as little butt as it can possibly be. But for everyone who's raided in, hello, Mickey Fu, also known as Gordon. It's my real name, it's not exactly a secret. And I don't really have a particular wheelhouse when it comes to games, just sort of play what I want. But it does end up being in the realms of retro in general. Oh, lovely to see you. How did the fire proing go? Because I did read exactly what was happening earlier in the Discord, and then immediately it fell out of my brain because I was thinking about the stream that I was going to do, and that sort of encompasses my thoughts entirely, unfortunately. So that looks like it's ore that I should be able to access, but no, it's not letting me. Oh, I should probably mention what we're doing here. We're wandering about the hinterlands and Dragon Age Inquisitions. because that felt like a nice chill time. I remember being really interested in Inquisition. Is this your first time playing? It is. I'm not too far into it at the moment. So basically I unlocked access to the hinterlands and have refused to move on for a bit. I'm just, you know, hanging about doing side quests and such like. And I'm not long after finishing Dragon Age 2 as well. Have a good you have good days, well, Rizalka, as previously stated, but worth reiterating. Okay. I don't think you guys should be this close to this entrance bit. Somebody should have stopped you. And if nobody's stopping you, then, well, I'm glad I'm here, but still, not sure how that happened. And yeah, I really need to go and sell some stuff. Yeah, I'm just meant to go north from here, but Helmst. Alright, there's some interesting characters in that on the story, but still sounds like a chill time. I mean, it is if you're just, you know, wandering about the countryside, essentially. Or indeed, taking a quick moment, go and visit a shop. Speaking of taking a quick moment, I do need myself a bio break, which is very bad timing, but I will be back in a minute or two. You know, it probably would have just looked better if I'd left it on this screen, to be honest, but I'm very used to putting up the be right back screen. I put so much time into it. Yep, there we go. And I'm pretty sure I can sell most of this. Templars first kind of feels like something I should keep. Keep the Masterwork Stilettos in case I ever decide to make Varric put down Bianca, which feels unlikely. He's very attached to that. But it might happen. The Assailant Blade seems like something maybe Cassandra could use. Not yet. No, Assailant Blade is only. That means I can get rid of that first Masterweight Stiletto and those daggers. Okay, I'll remember what to sell this time, I swear. And a switch or it's daggers, or a way to hatchet, or a reinforced dagger. I basically need none of this, I think. Warden helmet. I look forward to using that. And I look forward to using that next time I get a level. Got anything decent I can buy? Acolyte lightning staff is... Where's one man? There he is. No, it's not as good as what we have just now. Reinforced shield, no, that's good. Ooh. Right, okay. Nope, stop. I get completely mixed up by the fact that I switch characters with the D-pad and I switch items with the left stick. Messes me up each time. Bianca arms or precise limbs? Nope, I like the damage. Go and keep the damage. I don't think there'll be anything I can do in terms of weapon upgrading.
Good day to you.
Which is a shame because there's still 2 rifts in them there hinterlands that are absolutely pummeling my poor wee face. And if it to be hollow. +2 strength for a mage. I don't think that's going to be very useful, to be honest. But it's not why we're here. We need to back. There we go. No, it was aiming. There we go. What the fuck am I doing? Honestly, it just looks like a different color of, you know, what you call it? The thing you put your shoulder on a gun. The butt? Maybe the butt.
Good.
And if so, we get to say the word butt, which is just funny. And no, we're not putting a sigil on this because it's 50% of everything but front armor. And that doesn't sound fun. Nothing wrong with Bianca getting a new butt. Oh, I don't wish to judge. It's just not going to be helpful for my situation. I think I've made one of, you know, pretty much all of these. Oh, keeper staff. Looks like it's got a decent amount of stuff to it. So fire, electricity, cold, or fire again. All the same amount, so it just depends on what I want to part. Let's go with cold. Heal on kill, maybe. Barrier damage bonus. The damage to barriers or damage off of friendly barriers, I'm not sure. I would say 6 to attack, but apparently I've not got enough, which is a shame. Heal on kill, we'll go with that. Healing staff heals with kills. Kind of bizarre, it's like double bearded axe, pointed maul, Ferelden great sword, and as best I could tell, balanced dagger outdoes them all. Why would you bother with anything else? Look at them. Most I've got off is iron, so let's stick with that. Ah, it's for rogues only. Good. Well, given that I'm sticking with giving Varric his Bianca, not going to be much use. But you know, while we're in town, let's see if somebody wants to say something to us. Like you, for instance, Cassandra.
Ugh.
Alright, lovely to see you and all. Yeah, let's not go with flirting.
I think you need practice dummies made of sturdier stuff.
That would be nice.
Like maybe iron.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life.
Yeah, it's amazing.
One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool. And they may be right.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I?
I believe I'm just done saying that you didn't have a choice, but okay.
My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail.
Also,
But I
if you see the
misjudged
lip
you in
sync
the
going
beginning,
off,
did I not?
1
I
second.
thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
If you see the lip sync going off a bit, I have changed the game a little bit. Normally these cutscenes play at 30 frames a second, and I was like, I don't want that to happen, so... now they're running at 60, but occasionally the animations can get out of sync as a result.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone.
Dangerously close to
You
self-realization.
said you believe you're chosen. Does that mean you believe in the Maker?
Nope.
No, I don't.
I suppose I should not be surprised. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Who needs a god when you've got this shiny armor? Look at it.
See reason, Lisette. We cannot stay here.
Yes?
Just
I will talk to you
bullshit.
later. Walk in the Maker's grace.
I'll walk wherever I want, Ian. But after repentant. Sounds ominous. Let's go for it. Who needs God when you have a big shiny hammer thing? Exactly. Then we get a black screen, followed by the loading section, which I do not have time to read with these loading times. Followed by yet another black screen, which makes me worried, frankly. Also, I'm glad to see the automated stuff was still working, because I didn't have to do the shout out myself. Yay! It's nice when things just work as they're supposed to. It's even nicer when you come back to them much later and they're still working. And for anyone who's picked up on that, yes, I do work in software development. Free tip for anyone getting into that: make sure whatever you're doing works, and also make sure it works twice in a row. Sometimes it does not. Oh, a shard.
Fight well out there.
Give him away. Will you? Oh, good. Now I can make ominous noises in my pocket instead. In fact, it's amongst a whole other bunch of shards, so we'll all be at it. Need to get up there somehow. In this-ish direction. I feel like I've done most of, if not all of it before, but I cannot remember how. I also keep thinking these will run on, you know, like Elder Scrolls physics. And that's only sometimes true. Maybe, just maybe this will do it. Oh no. This isn't going well. Oh, bloody well done it. This may be more troublesome, however. Ah, bollocks. Alright, I'll look for an actual path up there rather than trying to completely cheese it. Ow. Skinned my knee there, obviously, because it wasn't that much damage. Ah, damn it, thought that would be, you know, unsloped enough. Unsloped, non-steep. Feel like there's a word that should mean the opposite of steep, and it's not coming to my mind right now. Nope. I think I have to accept that I'm trying to do this the dumb way. There's a smart way to do it, but I'm not seeing it at this time. Yeah, that looks way more like a path. But over that, you know, 4-inch high ledge. Oh, almighty heralds. Game has rather a lot of pixies, Mr. Food. Not sure it's quite retro enough for your brand. I mean, I'm only running at a 1080p. I think. Or have I reset that? Yeah. In fact, we need... There's something else I will praise this game for. I can run it borderless full screen, so it takes up all of my monitor, but it's only running at 1080p instead of being forced to work at 4K. That whole size the screen is rendered at versus size it takes up on the actual monitor thing. Occasionally it's gotten a bit wrong. Also, hi Rat Freak, welcome in. But the character is walking and isn't made of boxes. Is this Minecraft reference? Bring Felondaris to the tree on the hill. I don't know what that means. A young man to bring Felondaris to a tree where a stone lady stands. No, unless, alas, I do not understand. But we can stand here and watch a fight instead. Pick some flowers. Yes, I do not know who or what Felondaris is, unfortunately. So that may have to be for another time. I feel like I would have done the Asterarium if we're doing it. Throwing shade at Tomb Raider. Ah. Now, if you said mountainous caverns or pyramids or something like that, I would have probably figured it out. Because, you know, as always, my mind goes immediately to tits. But yeah, it's... I will say that for Tomb Raider, it did a great job of disguising the fact that the entire game world is on a grid. Like, I did not realise that for quite a while. So we're going to travel here, we're going to travel south from there, and we're going to do an assassination or something. Although on that point, what the fuck is my brand? I have no idea. It's basically me deciding pretty well on the day what I'm gonna do. Granted, I was gonna be playing more of Deep Fear, but I haven't sorted out the Saturn yet. Ooh.
We've been searching the region for resources. Commander's orders. No small task given recent troubles, but I've some supplies here you may find useful.
Oops. Very good, lads. Well done. So, somebody to murder down here. Feel like I should have been here before. Yeah, it's not quite familiar. Anyway, yes. Problem with Deep Fear was the disc change and the fact that I was running the game off of an SD card, essentially. This whole fancy setup that plugs into the bank. The slight problem was that it wasn't equipped to handle the disc game. But one thing,
Looks like Carter.
the two
With both
CDs games,
Templars and mages
the two
here,
CDs of
they
the game are
profit
meant to be in the
greatly from
same
smuggling Lyrians.
directory, from what I realise and what I've read. And the other thing was, you're meant to facilitate that disc change by opening the lid and closing it again. But I'd set my Saturn up for disc swapping, so Valamara, huh? I think that necessitates a save. So yeah, if I opened the disk drive on my Saturn, it wouldn't do anything. I'd set it up to not do that. And I think I've undone it now. But I've still got a problem facilitating disk changes. So need to work that one out before I go back. Also, I don't know if Valamar is part of the hinterlands. Otherwise, I'm breaking.
Must be an old
the
dwarven
entire
outpost.
What was it for?
Trade, maybe? Your guess
the
is as
entire
good as
premise
mine.
of this stream. That's the old Carter, are they? I should remember who those fellows are. What the fuck? No, really, what the fuck? There's something around here big enough to make that noise, and I'm not looking forward to meeting it. Ah, got him. That sounded perfectly pleasant. Yes, I look forward to the tea party that sound obviously entails. Oh, there's more of them. I don't tell me this is fucking deep roads of Dragon's Inquisition. Or rather, if it's true, do tell me so I can get the fuck out of here. Donk. Double donk. Yeah, more than a little ominous, Razor. I have to agree with that. Big thing. Drake's. Why do I think the take was for something other than the Drake Stone? Two things that happen to be in the same area.
Here, let me try.
Alright, when you go back. There we go. Now I'll run into a trap. Whee! Okay. Defaced Carter notice. Much of Valamar remains closed to us. Anyone interested in changing that should meet here tomorrow, 1 hour past noon. T. A series of notes has been scrawled below this notice. Stop wasting time on that damn door. I don't care what's behind it. The mechanism's broken. More importantly, who cares? We have some product to move, and you want to see if some ancient dwarf locked up the good tea set? We're short-handed as it is. If I hear you've been taking another group to the lower levels in search of gears, I'll make you sorry. You know, first of all, I think this place could be... I think this place used to be a trade post. There could be something valuable behind that door, and just how will you make me sorry? T. I'll use my imagination. And knives. Stabby stabby. First Liska, now Brenner. Caught him trying to steal some of the product. Just a little bit, just to keep, he says. Nug shit. Try to make a little extra on the side, thinking I wouldn't notice. I will not be undermined. Your cousin said we could trust Brenner, so you handle it. If I'm not happy, you won't be either. They're not looking like the most trustworthy of fellows. Ooh, a thing to bash. Fortunately, it's on the other side of a wall, so... As is whatever that is. And what the fuck down here was making that horrible sound earlier? It's an exit. I think it is anyway. Nope, bringing the mouse in doesn't help. Because this game forces you, like Fallout 4, to pick between keyboard and controller. Because it is a bastard. Whee! Well, the fact that you can just fall off ledges, that's one of the biggest things to get used to in Inquisitions. Frankly, I think I've got more of these resources than I actually know what to do with. Whee! 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 Oh, we have fun here. Aha! Good. Yeah, it's gold. That's fine. I guess I'm gonna have to go downwards. Even though I saw a thing that said bash, I just have absolutely no idea how to get to it. Speaking of things I have absolutely no idea how to get to. Not sure I can manage it. Although if I can manage it and I've just obscured it with foliage, I'm going to be a touch narked. Get more Drakestone. Are you the bashy? Yeah. Big mushroom. More big mushroom. More big mushroom. Even more big mushroom. So big. Yeah, looks like I will have to go downwards. Whatever was looking to be bashed, I am unable to facilitate the bashing. Because I don't know where it is. Unless I just vastly misread where... Oh, there we go. We should be secure enough from outsiders. I'm more concerned about attracting darkspawn from the lower levels. We don't have the manpower to push them farther in. Keep the product on the upper levels and barricade the bridge. So everyone's deed for darkspawn. Brilliant. That means I can... Oh, Sparta kick. Nice. Loot. Recipe. What's in the bucket? A tiny staff, apparently. Legion of the Dead Maul. Alright. Me putting it off. Also, with that mention of darkspawn, I've got a pretty good idea of what it was that made that noise.
Darkspawn. These won't be the last.
We may be too close to the surface for these to count as deep roads. But have I mentioned I hate the deep roads?
Fucking with you there, mate.
We're in for it!
Hiya, pals! Don't mind me just becoming an angry tornado. There it is. Yeah, that move makes an absolute shitload of fire for some reason. Yeah, just complete the quest. It gave me power. Relatively finite, limited power. Soldiers call themselves the Inquisition. They've been helping the refugees near Redcliffe, poking around a fair bit too, though they haven't come near here. They have someone with a trick for closing those rifts. I think she's some sort of prophet, and no word of a lie, it's a Canary. What happened in Haven must have been crazier than we thought if they believe a Canary speaks for their god. Keeping track of her should be easy enough. Not like a Canary can blend in with the crowd. If those mercenaries do their job, we
They've
won't
been
have a
watching
problem.
our movements.
Ah. Hopefully it was these mercenaries that we just turned into a puddle of piss and teeth. It's good, though red. If the Templar's severing ties to the Chantry, we should find buyers easy enough. It has to be the right buyer though. Don't want anyone who'll get ideas. We need to control distribution. If travel across Lake Galahad is secured, we're made. Most of the veins have been near the surface. There's enough of it, but if we find a deeper vein, a source, the take could be huge. Once we have a firm grip on the current operation, we can look into expansion. Place gear.
Still needs something.
Don't have gear. More thing to read. Ask the nobles of Orzammar how their kingdom gets silks and grain and wine from the surface, and they'll tell you trade with the surface occurs. It occurs. As if on its own, with no traders or merchants or human farmers involved. A little miracle of dwarven ingenuity. The reality is a lot messier than their fantasy. Orzammar relies upon the surface not just for its prosperity but for its survival. Ages of blights have taken away thousands of tags away from the dwarves. These were the places where most of the food was raised. The dwarven kingdom that endured alone, independent beneath the stone from time immemorial, excuse me, perished in the first blight, faded into myth. Now, the remaining dwarves underground cling to existence through a lifeline to the surface, a chain forged from the casteless. Every dwarf who goes to the surface is stripped of caste, effectively exiled and removed from dwarven society forever. But Orzammar relies on continued relations with those X-Files to live. With those X-Files? Fucking hell. This has created a shadowy area of dwarven trade and politics, where the rich, powerful and elite maintain secret ties to people who, by official decree, no longer exist. And everyone knows what kind of things lurk in the shadows. Carta lives in the underbelly of the surface, treated like a tapeworm. Many surface dwarves maintain ties, not officially recognised of course, but respectable, to their former houses in the noble or merchant castes, and those contacts are their means of trading with Orzammar. Those who have no ties, because they were cast off by their families or never had good connections, make the trip back underground to trade with Orzammar personally, where they find themselves treated like criminals. A casteless in Orzammar, even a wealthy one from the surface, will be driven away from most merchants, treated like he's carrying a plague at best. So these surface merchants turn to the Carta for help. Carta acts as a contact in Orzammar for surface businesses and sells their goods on the black market. For a cut, of course. Carta always gets its cut. This is way longer than I anticipated. The outraged citizens of Orzammar sometimes petition the assembly to deal with the rampant crime surrounding the black market, and showy displays are made of kicking in the doors to Carta hideouts and raising Dust Town. But the Carta always comes back, because the assembly always allows it. Too much of Orzammar is dependent on the black market trade, and the nobles know it. They all do business with the Carta. Everyone has a stake in its success. Carta has 1,000 faces above and below the surface. Honest merchants and noble caste lords and upstanding members of the Merchants Guild, all a cover for the thousands of more smugglers, thieves and murderers in the shadows. The lifeline of Orzammar. Praise the ancestors. And I've just been reading out Varric's words when he's stoning right there. Unless there's another Varric, but this Varric is known for writing stories, so I don't know. Shoe fits for me. Oh hey, a gear. Click that on whilst I'm here. And I will no doubt have to find covered one. No, that's just that again. Another thing to read, Jesus Christ. Checking operations at the lake. Make sure they're doing their jobs down there. Don't let them give you shit about the wildlife. I don't care. Take Liska with you. Give her something to do. She's been on edge, complaining about humming or some nonsense. If she can't handle the job, deal with it. I think somebody was being driven mad by the darkspawn. Hi. Hello, you're flat now. There we go. I was going to say I raided his corpse, but there was precious little left to actually raid. You know. Bonk. Bonk. Bonkington. Bonk the fourth. This time it's bonk personal. Okay, I'm done. And he was dead a while back anyway, so no need to continue. Questy thing over here.
Want me to handle that?
Yes, please. But you are not only a rogue, you are a dwarf. And we are in a dwarfy place. So it all seems very appropriate. So, are you a gear? You are! Big piece. And somebody's tomb. Won't go wrong at all. Or will it go wrong immediately? Might go wrong immediately. But I really like them turning up one at a time. This is incredibly convenient for me. Yep, another tomb to raid. Tomb Raider comparison coming back into full force here. You know what, get some free XP, Varric, go for it. Alright. Right, want to use again. Turbo bonk. Triple bonk. Slightly more bonk than previously, and he's dead. But I didn't drop anything, so on we go. Oh, big lad.
The darkspawn are coming up through here.
We must see this off.
Ah, shit. Should have kept the whirlwind going, but I've somehow forgot. The one is gone. I don't think the whirlwind move actually stops unless you let go of the button. There we go. Boom. And get more Drakestone, and Solus will be the one to energize this one.
Let's hope that holds the darkspawn back.
That's it. Honestly, I was kind of expecting something more dramatic. Also kind of expecting it to tie off a quest, and if it did that, I did not get the notification of it doing so. I can go with that. Could have gone better. So that was my bad, I didn't notice this bridge. Or indeed, those stairs that I passed by earlier. Nice. Did I really go this way? Maybe not. Okay, I passed by the stairs earlier. They were just a bit further forward than I thought they were. But yes, what have I secrets to you? Oh, probably stop doing that. I am fairly limited on health. Looked like there was something over here, but it is not to be. Just means that I have to 1, not get spooked by the noises, 2, put this other gear in place, and 3, go into the vat. Like, I'm not even sure what's beyond this door. Let's just hydrate while I'm at it. Did it? Oh. Yeah, turn them both. Yeah, man.
Some
There we
people
go.
make their living from valuables they find in the deep roads.
Not sure if I've just unlocked vault or... Oh, hello. You're flat now. And, yeah, I may have made that joke before, but I'll come up with a new joke when I come up with a new character. These big lads like, have a bit more difficulty dealing with it. There we go. I was just thinking because, you know, if I got hit by him I would have immediately died. That kind of thing. Oh, hello. That guy isn't even flat. He is powdered snow. You know, it's all just sounding ominouser. In here, my moment of triumph. Might be a time for a save now I think about it. Oh, that must be 10 hours in by this point. But yeah, it's safe to say I'll continue on this game here. Perhaps not on stream, because I didn't start it on stream either, so no particular reason to say, I must do that. Yeah. Good to see if yeah, it's comparable. They both do cold damage because oh, for fuck's sake, of course they're the same. Just comparing it to itself. I like the +5 magic and +2 willpower though, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it as is. Nope, you've got a better one than that. Oh, yep, just find something that's not worth much and eat it. At least until you can find a shop. Again, gathering the golds is, I'm not sure exactly the point of this game. Okay, so there's a mechanism to open the door. I don't see what it is. I now see where it is. Clean. Wait a minute, that was just a quick exit. I done down here already. I appreciate the Skyrim style easy exit from the area. Yeah, basically put down a ward thing to make the dark spawn go, maybe not. Generated a vault and then I left. That seems to have been all that happened. Oh well, good day's work there. Even if I still don't know what bring Philandris to the hill means. Possibly never will. I'm kidding, I'm probably gonna try and finish as much of Hinterlands as I can before moving on, which, as my friend was pointing out earlier, took her 27 hours. I've already fucked around in here quite a bit, so could quite possibly end up being the same for me. Although, kudos for being one of the games that put something behind a waterfall, because I've seen a couple of games that don't take that path, and frankly it's a missed opportunity if you ask me. Might need a different prescription of reading glasses. I say as if those are prescription at all. You know what I mean? Different strength of reading glasses, because Those rocks back there on the grass were registering as mushrooms. It's this one again, where I was rewarded for figuring out the puzzle by getting attacked by a zombie. The hinterlands are weird. Okay, now I'm kind of wondering what people have done to this game with stuff like reshade. Probably just getting attacked by a bear now. Can't see. Yeah, that is bear. It is extremely bear. And no, it's not. No bear arses for me. Ah, well. I've probably got plenty in any case. It still bugs me that I don't know what bring Philandris to the tree on the hill means. Don't know whom or what that is. See, you can't just put pillars like this here and not get me curious, alright? That's just not how it works. Okay, so I'm going to finish up very soon, but I'm going to make one last ditch attempt closing that rift. Might make sense. That's some kind of goddamn healing spell. Not in this purview, as it turns out. Lightning strikes, I see that. What I've got coming. I was gonna say Mana Surge sounds good, but turns out I've already got it. Double check if anything needs an upgrade in lightning. Paralyze sounds good. Okay, next. Sandra, weapon shield, excellent. That's where I want to be. Right. I'll put this up. Damage, payback trains. Go with this one. Oh, got two. And Farrak, who I refuse to accept, can actually use swords or daggers. One of those just sounds objectively better than the other. And it's the one I've just picked. Gonna try and run away so I can save. Here, all the way up to 10 hours at last. So, the thing about this is twofold. Actually, it is arguably onefold. I need to disrupt that rift and close. I need to not get closer as well. That ends up factoring in pretty heavily. And get a little regen. These folks could be useful. Jesus Christ, if it's only one person that nearly got the other person who's been to Rift Kills. Because I'm a professional. Actually, strike that. I definitely got the person who can close the Rift Kills. Along with, you know, everyone else. I am really surprised I pulled that off. And of course, the only thing that truly matters is closing the rift. Although it really helps if you actually survive to pull it off. Oh, fuck. Been made. By Jove, they coming. I'm going with the tactic of get the fuck out of their way. Almost worked. There we go. And I actually believe I managed that. To be frank, TBH. To think. Only one more rift to go in that particular small area. Yeah, I'll collect that one shard that's bothering me and then I'll wrap it up. Is that a wolf? Yeah. Kind of an odd angle, Mr. Wolf. You're doing that whole kind of Skyrim horse thing. Can I actually get up here? Or do I have to go and find a path? And it turns no, this works. I'm slowly starting to wonder if Great Salt is not the correct move for this character. But it is nevertheless what I've done. And you know what? I'm just going to fall off the damn cliff if I try and loot those corpses, so I'm not going to bother. Hard to deny, this all looks a fair bit majestic, doesn't it? And I did sort of wonder to myself, can I just skip over to Dragon Age Inquisition? Because, you know, it's going to be the prettiest looking of them all. And don't get me wrong, I am now glad that I didn't do that and went and played the others. But that temptation was certainly there in the beginning. Maybe a case of how the hell do I... Oh no, it's closer than I thought. But I do still find this rapid fire jumping quite amusing. Ow. I think we can pick that as a perfectly nice visual to go out on. In fact, instead of going to the bye-bye screen, I will just leave it on there for a second while I go and look at something. I don't see anyone on that's sort of in the same wheelhouse of playing an RPG and stuff, so I'm just going to leave it here. So thank you for coming to what was, you know, could be charitably described as a chilled out time. Thank you very much to Rizalka for the sub. Thank you very much to Ginger Pimpernel for the raid, bringing his lovely viewers over. And next week is up in the air again, because, you know, I've switched games twice now. You know, not the most incredible form one has ever had. But Deep Fear was still being a bastard, so you'll probably find out on the day, same as me, if I'm being honest. Thank you all for watching. Have a very merry time zone wherever you are. And I shall see you another time. Bye bye.